Shalom, Yasharala. I'm going to give infinite honors to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation, greetings, and honor to you, sincere Akim, pushing this truth. I'm going to revisit this topic about Genesis 6, that the Most High's heavenly host came down here and defiled itself with these ministers, wicked-ass women. It comes from a doctrine of devils, the so-called white man and his Greek folklore, that bullshit, and I'm edified to hopeful elect with it, man. You got a lot of brothers in that and still lost in that Christianity, man, that still believe that bullshit, You get on the internet when you're scrolling through YouTube and you see a lot of Israelites that don't have the proper breakdown of that chapter, and they believe in that bullshit that was incorporated into our blessed scriptures, that off as doctrine, man. So without further ado, let's get it. This is Genesis 6:1, and it came to pass, Salakia. It came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters was born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. Okay? Now you got to understand, when the Most High created mankind, he created three different sets of men. He created the sons of God. That's what's that holy line from Adam to Yahweh Shai. All right? He created the sons of men, which is the other nations, and created the son of the wicked, which is the line of Cain and his offspring, and the line of Esau, the Edomites, from Esau on down to his offspring. That's the line of the wicked, okay? So you got to understand that to understand Genesis 6. So when the scriptures say the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that means the sons of God saw heathen women of the other nation, and they were fair, and the daughters of the other nations are fair. Moabite women, you got pretty women of every fucking nation. Japhite women be pretty. You got Ishmaelite women that are pretty, that are fair to the eye, okay? But it's like from the beginning, women have been the reason we have failed, all right? And that's what happened with the sons of God. The sons of God, when they took the wives of the heathen nations, they fell. All right, let me go get a precept to get a vivid depiction how they fell. All right, because when the Most High brought us into the promised land, he gave us a law of what to do and what not to do, and this is one of the first instructions he gave us when he was teaching us how to be holy. This is Deuteronomy 7:1. When the Most High, thy power shall bring thee into the land with thy gods to possess it, and have cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hittites, and the Jebusites, seven nations greater and mightier than thou. Now all these nations, when the Most High created mankind round about and in the Garden of Eden, all these nations was there. All right? When the Most High created mankind, he created all the nations at the same time. All right? And when the Most High, thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, show no mercy to them. That's right. Verse 3, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter shall not give up unto his son, nor thy daughter shall not take unto thy son. All right? And now this the hitter for right here. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. Okay, and that's what happened. During that time, that's when I get to the next verse in Genesis 3, you're going to see. That's what happened. Those women turned Israelite men, the sons of God, because you got to understand, the word Israelite means son of the power, prince of the power, prince of God. And what is a prince? A son of the king. So the son of God and Yasharala is one of the same. That's what Yasharala means. All right? So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. Now let's see how the Most High destroyed us suddenly when we went off and back over here in Genesis the 6th chapter. Okay? I'm going to go to verse 3. All right? And this is what happened. And the Most High said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh. And you see, that's why you're going to understand. And when the Most High say, we are lively stones, we're building a spiritual house. That's what the Most High was doing in the beginning. Everything happened was set up through the Spirit. The Most High was building spiritual men, okay? And back in those days, we was rocking out to the carnality, the flesh, the way the other nations rock. Yet his days shall be 120 years. So, all right, that means something happened. Something happened for the Most High, because you understand. When you understand the sons of God from Adam on down to Eber, because from Adam to Eber, we were called the sons of God. But when you get to Eber, that's where the word Hebrew come from. That's when we would first start getting called Hebrews. But from Adam to Eber, we were the sons of God. And those guys, Enoch, Lamech, who else? Methuselah. All these guys lived 800, 900 years. So what happened for the Most High to shorten our days? All right, and you see what I just read in Deuteronomy 7. He said he would destroy us. He would judge us. All right, let me get another passage and show what we did for the Most High to do that. We did what Solomon did. Okay, just what the sons of God did. Let me get 1 Kings 11:4. All right, this 1 Kings 11:4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wife turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with the Most High his power, as was the heart of David his father. All right, that's what happened to the sons of God, and that's why the Heavenly Father took down us from living a full day, because he created the men of Yasharah to live a full day, 1,000 years. All right, so that's what stopped. That's what made him cut off our lifespan. All right. That's what made him cut off our lifespan, because we started dealing with other gods in the Garden of Eden. We started dealing with the gods of the other nations, like we've been doing since we've been a nation. All right. In verse 4, okay. And there were giants in the earth in those days. All right. And also after that. All right. Now, these giants were not, matter of fact, you know what? I think I got it on deck. Let me go, all right. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I need this. All right. Come on, Blue Letter Bible. Let me go back one. All right. This is, we're going to get to what the word giant means. And there were giants in there. So the Hebrew word Nephilim. How you pronounce it?
Strong's H5303.
Nephil. All right. Let's see what Nephil means. All right. It means giant. The Nephilim. All right. And that's what get our people bugged out. The fallen angels. Now let's go to this root word. Let's see what this root word means. To fall, to lie, to be cast down, to fail, to fall short, to fail, to fall. That's what we did. We fell short in the Garden of Eden. All right, we fell short. When we were the sons of God, we fell short. All right, it was set up all through the Spirit that we were going to fall, because the Most High put that seed in Adam for us to fall. Like right here where it says figurative, to let drop, to cause to fail. All right, so it was set up from the Spirit. And matter of fact, let me get that. It was set up in the Spirit for us to fall. Okay, what is that? I think it's Second Ezra's, the 4th chapter, where it says, all right, bear with me, Yasharala. Should have been more thorough. Trying to look at what that seed was put in Adam in the beginning. All right, here we go. Here we go. 2 Ezra 4:30. For the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. Okay? And then when you read Romans 8:20, it say the creation was subject to vanity. So from the beginning, it was put in Adam for us to fall. And that's talking about the Adamites. That's talking about that chosen line, the sons of God. It was put in us to fall. And how much ungodliness have been brought up until this time? So since the fall, look at it. Look at the what Yasharallah has been going through until our day and time. We at the lowest point we ever been. And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing? Not we're in the time of threshing. We're in the time when shit about to be hit the fan. But to stay on topic, that evil seed was put in Adam for him to fall so us Israelites, so us men of the Lord could see both sides of the spectrum. Because in the Garden of Eden, all we knew was good. But when we ate that apple, which is a metaphor, an allegory, when we started dealing with the other nations and other philosophy, we found out what evil was, and we found out what happened when you get entangled with evil. You go from living 1,000 years to living to 120. In fact, it went down lower than 120. Now that I think about it, because in the Book of Psalms it say we would live 70 to 80 years. Okay, so let me get back to the topic. But we are those people that fell. The hopeful elect was the sons of God, not the angelic hosts. Okay, and you know what? Let me get another precept. Let me go to 2 Peter, because this is another scriptures with these Christians be misunderstanding, and they use it to push the foul ass doctrine. All right, 2 Peter 2:4. For the Most High spare not the angels that sin, but cast them down to hell. And hell is just it's not Dante's Inferno, a fiery furnace in the middle of the earth. All hell is a state you're in. All right, it's the estate you're in, low estate. You're in hell. You're in slavery. Okay, and He delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment. And what's judgment? What's the day of threshing when our great King cracked the skies, and He tell His angels to go separate the sheep from the goats and deliver the sheep, man. Okay? I think that's Matthew the 25th chapter, man. All right? For if the Most High spare not the angels that sin, the only people that can sin is the people that the Most High gave His law to. Who did He give His law to? Israel. Yasharallah. What does Yasharallah mean? Son of Prince of the Power. Sons of God. Okay? That's who He gave His law to. All right? Psalms 147 tells you who He gave His law to. So the only way you can sin is if you transgress the law. All right? A holy heavenly host cannot transgress the Most High, man. The heavenly hosts that are up there in the spirit realm with Yahweh are in perfect harmony. Satan does what Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh by Hashem Salakia, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah commands him to do. Satan is more obedient than you niggas, man. Satan is perfect with Yahweh. He does as he's commanded. He do not come against the Most High. The demons in hell do not come against the Most High. They do what the Most High created them. You can read that in I think that's 2 Kings, the 19th chapter, or the 22nd chapter, one of them. All right. So hell is an estate that you're in, and the chains of darkness is these bodies. We had spiritual bodies when we were in the Garden of Eden. For you to be able to name every animal, every insect, every flower, all of the Most High's creation, all the fish of the sea, you had to have spiritual power. A mere mortal human could not do that. It would take hundreds and thousands of years to do that. For us to be able to do that, we had to have some type of spiritual uh, extraterrestrial thing going on with us, all right? We was living a full day, all right? Now, when you come down and you living like the children of men, these become chains of darkness. Well, when you was once a son of God, in fact, it got a precept to go hand in hand with it. Let's get it. Gives a good depiction of it. Need Psalms again. Psalms, the 82nd chapter, 6th verse. Psalms 82 and 6. I have said, you are gods, you are powers, all right? And all of you are children of the Most High, all right? He's talking to the children of Israel. This is King David prophesying, enlightening the precious elect. He said, ye are gods, all right? And all of you are children of the Most High. So, all right, look what he say after, look what he say in the next verse. But ye shall die like men. Yes, ye are gods, but you which should live 1,000 years, but you shall die like men. You will live 70, 80 years now and fall like one of the princes. All right? Now you're living like mortals when once you were immortal. Okay? Okay? The sons of God were not heavenly hosts. Okay? In fact, let me go back to Genesis, and I'm gonna get on that. All right? Because I'm getting carried away. All right? Genesis, the 6th chapter. All right? Verse 4, they were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that. And the sons of God came and the daughters of men, and they bare children. Okay? We can cut that up. That's simple. That's simple. This is Matthew 22, verse 29. All right? This breaks down that scripture about the sons of God going into the daughters of men to prove that it wasn't heavenly hosts. It wasn't Gabriel or Uriel and Raphael or Satan or Hazazel, none of the angels coming down here and going into these ministrous women. None of the angels would defile themselves for ministrous women. Matthew 22 and 29, Yahushua answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. So if you believe that you err knowing the scriptures, that if you think of the Most High's messengers, heavenly hosts, came down here and had sex with women, because this next scripture proves it. For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but as the angels of the Most High in heaven. So that show you the angels in heaven don't marry. When you go back to the 6th chapter in Genesis, it say the sons of God took the daughters of men, as wives. So that cuts that up. Heavenly hosts don't marry. So that lets you know it couldn't have been talking about heavenly hosts. All right? I'm going to show you who it was talking about. Precept among precept. Here a little, there a little. All right? All right. So I'm going to go to Luke. I'm going to start at 35. All right? Which was the son of Sarat, which was the son of Ragu, which was the son of Phalec, which was the son of Eber. Now, Eber was the one where this is where we started getting called Hebrews, okay? We started getting called Hebrews from Eber on down. Before Eber, which was the son of Salah, we was called the sons of God. But when we got to Eber, that's when we started being called Hebrews, which was the son of Canaan, which was the son of Arphaxad, which was the son of Shem, which was the son of Noah, which was the son of Lamech. All right, these guys lived 700, 800 years, 600 years. All right, which was the son of Methuselah. Methuselah lived 900 some years, which was the son of Enoch. Enoch had so much faith, the Most High translator. This was the son of God. He walked with the Most High. The scriptures say he walked with the Most High, which was the son of Jared, which was the son of Malil, which was the son of Canaan, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God. All right, this chosen line from Adam to Yahushua are the sons of God. These are the men that fell. And we've been falling ever since, but the Most High is raising up a remnant. And that remnant, look what that remnant doing. We breaking these scriptures down accurately. We saw where we went off. This is where we fell. In the Garden of Eden, man, we fell. We dealt with other nations, and we went off. We did what the Most High commanded us not to do. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give infinite honors to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. They worthy their double honors. The Most High used them to teach us this sound doctrine. And shalom and salutations to you sincere brothers pushing this truth. My fellow laborers in Yahweh Shai. Kwam Yasharala.